Hey Dovahkins, how's it going? Yeah, last year was pretty freaking crazy. And this year, we're starting off with a bang already with stuff going down. I'm sure you've heard the news about it, so I don't need to say it. Sorry for a lack of videos, I just haven't had anything to upload. And I haven't been hardly making anything besides the Bonnie, not that Bonnie head, but the one right beside Chica that you can't see on my shelf behind me. Um, I haven't even got to fabricating that yet. I just lost I've been losing the motivation because I wasn't able to go to the Comic-Con last year. So I was like, what's the point of making anything if I'm not going to be able to go? So hopefully this year I'll be able to go. It's in March. So I'll be wearing my Freddy, who is like right here above me. And possibly Nightmare Freddy I have planned because I want to do like the original Freddy and then have the Nightmare version of him. So hopefully I can get started on that soon because March is like a month away. So I gotta get back into the motivation, but I've been busy with these guys. I have 10 of them. And if you guys don't follow my Instagram, uh, you probably won't know about these guys if you don't follow. So I'll talk to you guys here and also about, I think I have like 3K subs now, so I've got quite a lot of new newcomers. Cucumbers. I'm leaving that in. Oh god, subscribers. Cucumbers. Oh man, I'm not gonna let that go. My new subscribers, welcome. You're not cucumbers. But for you new ones here, you guys can call me Dova if you want. I do cosplays. I have a whole mix of things here on my channel. So now we're going to get into the bug category. So if you're squeamish of bugs, I recommend you not be here. If you like bugs, awesome. I'm going to introduce you to my 10 baby praying mantises that I have. So long story short, I don't want to make this too long because it says on my phone I can only record for 12 minutes. Last year at the end of September, I got a call from my grandmother that she said she seen a praying mantis out in her garden. So the next day, me and my mom drove out there, and me and my grandmother went out to see if she was still there, and luckily she was. I caught her in an empty rotisserie chicken container and brought her home and put her in one of my critter keeper tanks and kept her till around the beginning of December. Last year, of course, and that's when she died on me. But before she died, she laid an Utheca, which is a female praying mantis egg case, and that hatched, I think a month later, because she laid it October 4th. I estimated she had around 200 babies. Most of them died, and I did a lot of research, and I didn't have these containers yet, which are 32-ounce deli cups, a lot of people call them. But I kept them all in a critter keeper, all the babies, when they hatched, because I didn't have these yet, so most of them got eaten, and some of them probably died of starvation because they couldn't get the food. And I put a lot of food in there, because when they are super tiny, I never expect them to be as tiny as they were. So now they are growing. They're really growing. They're on their third molt right now. I fed them fruit flies when they were babies, and so on. Now, today, I have 10 left. I recently lost one to some kind of common sickness that mantises can have. I had no idea. It looked like he was burned. It almost looks like the bottom of his face was burned, but I luckily follow like a reptile and bug group on Facebook, so they were able to help me identify it. So now I have 10 babies left, and out of all these 10, I'm keeping 4 of them. And the 4 of them are my biggest ones. So let me show you here. If you can see this guy. There's that one. He or she's gonna be all brown. I don't know their genders yet. Here's my second biggest. And they are feisty too. I don't have names for them yet. Once I find out their genders, I will name them. But I don't know why my nose is all runny. Sorry. These two here, I'm going to be opening their containers and taking their molts out. They recently molted last night. This guy molted sometime, not during the middle of the night, but the beginning, when it was starting to get early morning. And this guy just molted recently. And I have two new molters, kind of recently, a few days ago. These, he's watching my finger. These two, recently molted. He's on the side of his cup. And then there's this guy. These two are new, which, finally. Then I got these two now, which are pretty new. And one of their molts is fallen, and one of them is still attached to the top. So, and I also got my tongs. So, we're gonna do this one first. He's a pretty good sized one. He's gonna be all green when he gets bigger. And I also need to spray everybody's containers today, so he's a pretty good sized one. They're so cute, I can't handle it. So, give him a good spray. You don't need much, just little droplets that they can drink off the side, and back in you go. I gotta be careful when I put put the lids back on, because I've broken a few of them. I've cracked them. Alright, let's do the next guy. And he's on the edge there, and there's his molt. Right here. Get his molt off. No, I'm estimating around maybe the 12th or 15th is when they'll have their 4th molt. Right now, they're on their 3rd. See if you get it. If I can get my phone to focus. Focus on the baby. I mean, you can see him. He's still drying. They take 24 hours to dry. Move your little pincher, buddy. There you go. I don't want to squish your little pinchers. And they do love to jump. Oh yeah, I need to spray them. That's it. So we're going to do this for... And I might... The second one I recently sprayed. I'm actually going to see if he'll eat for me. I found extra tiny crickets for him too. So, let me go around and spray the other ones with the water. And I'll bring maybe 2 of my bigger ones out just to show you what they look like on my hand, so you guys have a good size reference. Okay guys, I'm getting to my bigger mantises. This guy's going around. Ooh! I think he striked at me. You gonna strike at me again? No? Look how big they are. Tiny they are. Just looking around. Oh! He just jumped. Get back on my head. You're not supposed to be... Nope. Okay. I think back in you go. Since you like to be a little jumper like your mom. Okay. I sprayed that one's container, so these are my 2 bigger ones. And I'm on a desk that I just recently got in my room. This is my all brown one, which I think is a male. That's what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. It takes a bit of coaxing. I can't wait to see when these guys molt again. They're going to be huge. I'm trying to get to... He's just sitting there. Well, you ain't very exciting, ain't you? I don't want to touch him, or like bump him to make him go, or he'll jump. See if I can get him to jump in there. You gonna jump? You know you like to. Ooh. Okay. Come on, buddy. He's like, what the hell is this? Come on. You're fine. Come on. Alright. Come on. Okay. He was a little cooperative. Okay. And now we go to my second biggest. What you doing, buddy? Come on. You act like you're needing a drink, so. Is that what you want? I know, he's just sitting against his cup, if you guys can see him. Oh, he just fell. He's okay. I can get him out. Don't you strike at the stick. You know what the stick is. There. He knows what the stick is. He or she. This might be a he. There you go. They are so cool when they're this small. And especially with the fact when you get to raise them up. If I can do this. So we can focus on that. Apparently it's not working. I'll try and bring you guys along the adventure of when these guys are growing up. So when they have their 4th mole, I'll make another video. What you gonna do? Huh? Let's see if I can get him to follow this, because he's been able to do it before. Hey. They really like my tweezers. So now we're gonna get to the part where I'm almost done with video, so I'm gonna see if I can feed some on camera. Let's see if this guy will eat for us. Yay. Awesome. Go on to the next one.